special ops veteran and host of the Aaron Cohen Show. Aaron, great to see you. You know, these terrorist thugs have done extraordinary damage. I know you know this, but just for the audience, since December of 2023, their terrorism in the Red Sea has cut the sea traffic by 90%. This is an international blockade, which is a declaration of war against the whole world. When, if not the day one of the new Trump administration, is Donald Trump and the U.S. going to work with Israel to stop this terrorist blockade?
Well, David, it's good to see you as always, my friend. You nailed it on the head. As far as trying to determine, I think those conversations are probably already quietly being had. You got to understand, Trump and Bibi are very close friends, and they were in, they've worked together for years. And Trump knows that Israel has had a really bad deal with Biden over the last year, dealing with the Houthis, dealing with Hamas, dealing with Hezbollah. But you really nailed it on the head. It's really about understanding the global market impact of what the Houthis are doing right now because of the Red Sea and how it impacts the shipping. And so in addition to attacking Israel incessantly over the last week, the U.S. with Trump and Israel, they're going to partner up on this thing, and they are going to unleash counterterrorism wrath on these Houthis. They have to be dealt with. It's the only language they understand in the Middle East, David. You know that.
Yeah.
You know, which is you have to speak that language of signaling. It's the only thing this terror group understands.
Absolutely. Well, for the whole Middle East, I mean, power is the only thing that they really get or believe in. Israel has, of course, been harnessed by the Biden administration, but it hasn't stopped them a bit. I mean, they've on all fronts, they have attacked. They have been proactive, not just reactive. The Biden administration just wanted them to react after Israelis have been killed. Netanyahu said, no. We are going to be proactive. We are going to get them before they get us. And boy, the work he has done. When are they going to hit the belly of the beast? When do you think Israel, working with the Trump administration, can go after the paymasters in Tehran?
David, that's the million-dollar question. From what I'm hearing from my friends in Israel and Glilot and around the intelligence community, I know that David Barnea, who's the actual head of the Mossad right now, has just come out publicly and said it's time to start really looking and potentially targeting Iran. And I don't just mean in that clandestine space. So I think there's conversations being had right now. I wouldn't be surprised if we see more. I always connect this to Trump getting attacked and getting shot with that failed Secret Service detail back with that woman who was running that failure of an agency at the time. And you have to be in a place of readiness and activeness when it comes to operations, whether you're protecting a president or protecting a country. You have to get in front of those threats. So I think those conversations are being had right now. And I think we're going to see continued aggression towards the Houthis with intelligence-based strikes like we just saw here with the Sana'a airport and with the port of Yodadea and that power plant that Israel hit. But I think you're going to start seeing some more eyeballs getting very closely looked at Iran to finally put this thing to bed. I just don't know when, but it's going to be interesting to see how this thing continues to open up.
The biggest thing that needs to be put to bed is the nuclear threat from Iran. And I'm told, I don't know the details, but that even as strong as Israel is, they would need help in taking care of those targets. Do you think it's possible over the next couple of years, if not months, to eliminate the nuclear threat from Iran?
I do. It's a really good question, David. But the last time Israel put together plans, they were leaked in regards to a nuclear strike. So I think Israel, I think Barnea, the Mossad, the intelligence apparatus, the whole IDF right now needs to wait for that transition. I don't think there's a lot of trust right now with the Biden administration. Bibi needs to wait till the 20th, let Trump get in there nice and smooth. And then I think those conversations about going direct to threat, which is right to that nuclear reactor, I wouldn't be surprised if that happens sooner than later, but only once Biden is out and Trump is in.
And Aaron, we only got 15 seconds. What about the hostages? The Israeli hostages and the American hostages still being held by Hamas. Any chance of getting them out?
Well, yeah, there is. I mean, look, we rescued a number of hostages over the last 13 months. I just don't think that Hamas. People have this idea. Hamas doesn't want a deal, David. They never did, and they never will. And I think it's about trying to get as much actionable intelligence to get that Yamam counter-terror unit to spring on as many targets as possible as soon as they can. That's where I'm at with that.
Aaron Cohen, great stuff. Thank you so much.
Are you guys a fan of Israeli special operations? Were you blown away by that incredible pager operation? Grab yourself a signed copy of my best-selling memoir, Brotherhood of Warriors. It's a memoir of my time as one of the first Americans to serve in Israel's elite special mission unit, the Mistaravim. These are the units that dress up as Arabs, go undercover to infiltrate terrorist hotbed neighborhoods undetected to stop terrorism in their tracks. Learn about this unit through an American optic. It's really, really interesting. We train differently in Israel. We conduct operations differently in Israel, and you're going to get all this through my perspective. Grab yourself a signed copy. Learn about how we do things and what makes our pipeline, our training pipeline, unique. Hit the link down in the description. Grab yourself a signed copy. I've got a limited number of these to go out and help support the show. Appreciate you guys.